Greetings, curious minds. Welcome to another intriguing journey with Beyond Boundaries. Today, we venture into the uncharted territories of parallel universes, exploring the tantalizing possibility of encountering our very own doppelgangers. Could happen if you were to meet yourself from another universe. It'd be a friendly reunion or a cataclysmic clash. Have an array of theories lined up, each one more fascinating than the last. So buckle up as we delve into the realm of parallel universes and meet our doppelgangers. Imagine stepping into a mirror world and meeting yourself. The first theory we will explore is the possibility of timeline tampering. Now, tampering with the timeline isn't as easy as it sounds. It's akin to walking on a tightrope, where one misstep could lead to disastrous cascades. Think of it as the infamous butterfly effect. A butterfly flaps its wings in Beijing, and you may find a hurricane brewing in New York. Similarly, even the smallest interaction with your parallel self could ripple across the timeline, causing unforeseen changes. For instance, you might casually mention a major event from your timeline, not realizing that it hasn't happened in the parallel universe. This knowledge could alter the course of decisions made by your parallel self, potentially affecting the entire timeline. Or consider the paradoxes. You've probably heard of the grandfather paradox, where a person travels back in time and accidentally causes the death of their own grandfather, preventing their existence. Now, replace the grandfather with your parallel self. The paradoxes that could arise from this are mind-boggling and could result in a complete timeline collapse. Therefore, one wrong move could set off a chain of events altering your existence in unimaginable ways. Now let's move on to the second theory. You wouldn't even recognize your parallel self. This theory is as intriguing as it is bewildering. It argues that our experiences and choices, no matter how trivial, significantly shape our personality and physical appearance. Consider this. Even the slightest change in your past, a different decision taken, a different path chosen, would have led to a different set of experiences. These experiences, in turn, would shape your personality and beliefs, your preferences and dislikes, your habits and mannerisms. Over time, these alterations could be so profound that your parallel self would be unrecognizable. Now, let's ponder over the physical aspect. Our appearance is not just a product of our genes, but also our lifestyle choices. Your diet, your exercise routine, your sleep pattern, they all contribute to your physical appearance. In a parallel universe where you made different choices, your appearance could be drastically different. Just imagine meeting a person who has your name, shares your birthday, but looks nothing like you and behaves differently. The thought is unnerving, isn't it? But that's the beauty of parallel universe theories. They challenge our perceptions and force us to think beyond the ordinary. So the person you'd meet might be you, but also someone entirely different. The paradox is as fascinating as it is mind-bending. So buckle up as we delve deeper into the realm of parallel universes in our next theory. Next up is a chilling theory. The evil doppelganger. Picture this. You come face to face with your parallel self, but something is eerily different. Their eyes hold a sinister glint, their smile a tad too sly. This is the theory of the evil doppelganger, your malevolent twin from a parallel universe. This concept is not new. It's deeply rooted in our folklore and popular culture. Stories of evil twins, doppelgangers who cause harm or seek to replace their counterparts, have always been around, toying with our deepest fears of identity and replaceability. Consider the narrative of Us, a modern horror film, where the protagonists are haunted by their murderous doppelgangers, or the classic tale of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a man split between his good self and his evil twin. But why is this concept so popular? Perhaps it's because it forces us to confront an unsettling question. What if our worst enemy is not some external force but ourselves? What if the darkness we fear resides within us, merely reflected in the form of an evil twin? These narratives ask us to examine the nature of good and evil and the thin line that separates them. They remind us that even within parallel universes, the battle between light and darkness rages on. So if you ever meet your parallel self, be wary of their intentions. Finally, we arrive at our last theory, the the life swap scenario. Picture this: you encounter your parallel self and they propose a tantalizing proposition: swapping lives. It's an intriguing thought, isn't it? But what might that entail? Well, the idea is simple in its complexity. Your parallel self, living a different life, possibly in a different universe with different rules, wishes to switch places with you. They might be driven by curiosity, boredom, or even a desire for change. Regardless of the reason, the implications of this event are far-reaching and mind-bending. Consider the sheer novelty of the experience. You'd be stepping into a life that's simultaneously yours and not yours. You'd be walking in your shoes, albeit in a different world. Perhaps it's a world where gravity doesn't exist, or maybe it's a place where time operates differently. The possibilities are as limitless as the number of parallel universes themselves. But it's not all thrilling exploration and novelty. Swapping lives also means adopting the challenges, responsibilities, and burdens of your parallel self. What if their life is fraught with complications? What if they're a public figure constantly scrutinized by the media? Or perhaps they're a scientist on the brink of a groundbreaking discovery and you're suddenly thrust into the spotlight. And let's not forget about emotions. What about their relationships, their loved ones, their enemies? You'd be diving headfirst into an ocean of unfamiliar emotions and experiences. Yet, despite the potential difficulties, the life swap scenario is profoundly intriguing. It's the ultimate walk a mile in someone else's shoes experience, offering a fresh perspective on life and existence. It could be a chance to live a life you've always dreamed of, or it could be an opportunity to appreciate the life you have now. So meeting your parallel self could potentially lead to a life you've never imagined. But remember, life is a complex tapestry of experiences and decisions, and switching lives with your parallel self might just add another layer of complexity to that tapestry. As we conclude our journey, remember these are just theories, fascinating possibilities in the infinite realm of parallel universes. We started with the timeline tampering theory, contemplating the potential chaos of meddling with the chronological order. Then we delved into the second theory, the unrecognizable self, pondering the perplexity of not being able to identify our own reflection. The third theory led us down a darker path, introducing the concept of the evil doppelganger, a sinister twin from another universe. Finally, we explored the life swap scenario, a theory that taps into our deepest desires and fears about swapping lives with our alternate selves. These theories, while fascinating, only scratch the surface of the potential realities that exist within parallel universes. We invite you to ponder, question, and contribute your own theories. What do you think would happen if you met your parallel self? Until next time, keep exploring beyond boundaries where curiosity knows no limits.